Let's talk about Good to Great, a business classic that a lot of people love, and that I personally give a solid 6 out of 10. Quick hook first. If you've ever read a business book and thought, this makes sense, but does it still work today? That's basically my entire takeaway from Good to Great. So for anyone who hasn't read it, Good to Great by Jim Collins is all about why some companies make the leap from being just okay to being truly exceptional. The book is based on years of research comparing companies that were average for a long time and then suddenly took off, while similar companies didn't. The core ideas are actually really strong. One big concept is level 5 leadership. That's the idea that the best leaders aren't loud, flashy, ego-driven personalities. They're humble, disciplined, and focused on building something that lasts beyond themselves. That part still holds up. Another famous idea is first who, then what. Basically, get the right people on the bus before you worry about strategy. If you have the right team, you can adapt when things change. For small business owners, that's a lesson that's still very relevant. There's also the Hedgehog Concept, which boils down to this: figure out what you can be best at, what actually makes you money, and what you genuinely care about, and focus on the overlap. Simple theory, harder in practice, but still very useful. So here's where the book starts to lose some points for me. A lot of the companies used in examples are very dated. Some of them later struggled, merged, straight up failed. And when that happens, it kind of weakens the argument. You start to wonder, were they actually great or were they just great at that moment in time? Business today moves faster. Technology changes faster. Markets shift faster. Some of the books assume slower, more stable world than the one most small business owners are dealing with right now. So while the principles are smart, I don't think you can follow this book like a playbook anymore. It's more of a mindset guide than a step-by-step manual. My overall take is Good to Great is worth reading for big ideas, but I'm not sure it holds up anymore. Take the concepts, question the examples, and update your thinking for today's world. In short, it's a good book, solid lessons, definitely dated. That's why it lands a 6 out of 10 for me. Now I'm curious, what would you agree with, or do you think this book still measures up to legendary status?